you can't. And get up and run to the bank. Got water, I drip like a saint. Wrist in the X in the purse with the drain. Foreign engine, push the button and crank. Yeah, I fuck that bitch for a pint. Swag, I got a dab like a shank. Chopper City like a New Orleans Saint. Glad I wanna fuck. Out your bag, I'ma fill this shit up. Came from the hood so I don't get no fuck. You can see that I got it, but it's tough. You on the gamble, nigga, train it up. Shoot the dice, roll the cookies up. Expensive life, you can't do it like us. We missing that act with the high nigga test.
You wanna gamble, nigga, try your luck. I got that pistol on me, I'm a bug. Nigga try rob me, nigga, I'm a bug. That's on my mama, I ain't gon' give it up. I made them youngins come and hit you up. I'm in a Raleigh, Brian Bentley truck. They on my drip, I had to switch it up. I about to vert, I got the semi-tuck. Got on the skirt, I'm tryna lift it up. Been over here from the back, yeah. Give you a couple of these racks. I'm on every I can't stand up. Do whatever to make sure them bands up. I'm a G, so you know I'm a man up. Everywhere I go, I got them bands up. Too much money, I can't hold my pants up. Pinky ring on fleek, teeny change on fleek. Nothing about a nigga cheat. I can do this every week. Barely even get shit. I'm on a battle rock. I'm on that high tick and that red. I'm on that Adderall. I want some high tick and that red.
Wanna be me, but you can't.
What's up, YouTube? NBA Jerry here. Boy, that little baby be banging. So this is going to be part 2 of why I think Kevin Durant messed the NBA up. Now, I've been reading a lot of the comments, and let me say this. I respect everybody's opinion. I really do. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I tell you, if you disagree with me, say what you're going to say. Now, everybody's going to come from their different points of view, right? Some people are Kevin Durant fans, some people are LeBron fans, and some people are somewhere in between and don't care. They just like the NBA. Me, I got to be honest, I am more of a LeBron fan, but I'm starting to move away from him now. And I'll talk about that in another video. But here's what I'll say to the people that say LeBron James did the same thing Kevin Durant did and LeBron James started it. It's different, okay? Kevin Durant messed the NBA up in this aspect. Sports are supposed to be competition, right? You're supposed to have some kind of wonder who's going to win. Miami Heat, even though they did go to the finals the 4 years he was there, LeBron James, they only won 2 out of the 4. The first one, they got their butt beat over the next 3 games after the first 3. And then the last one, Christina Bosh and Wade couldn't do nothing. And LeBron had to carry load against the Spurs, and they couldn't get it done. But Kevin Durant literally is making the league so lopsided that he and his team, and Steph Curry's team, are 3-1 favorites over the rest of the NBA, okay? They are favored over 29 more teams combined to win the championship. That's not cool, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody's going to say, oh, you know, the Rockets took them to 7, this, that, and the third, and if Chris Paul was playing. Yeah, if y'all don't see what's going on, I don't understand, man. But like I said, it's not the same, okay? Kevin Durant is the best scorer in the NBA. He went to a team that was 73-9. And the team that beat him, he had a chance to beat him. And those last 3, they were up 3-1. In the last 3 games, he laid an egg and he choked straight up. Now, the cheaters choked later on. The Warriors choked later on. But Kevin Durant going to a team that not only beat him, but he went to the best team in NBA history at 73-9. LeBron James went to a team that made the first round last year, Miami, and then they completely gutted the team. And yeah, I'm not discounting it. I used to call them the Miami cheat, okay? So I'm not saying LeBron James didn't take an easier way out, but he knew with his squad, no matter how good he played, 66 wins, 61 wins, that they weren't going to beat, they didn't beat Orlando and they couldn't beat Boston. You know what I'm saying? Boston had 4 players, and they did it organically, and you didn't see me bitching about Boston back then. I didn't. I didn't bitch about the Lakers when they had Paul Gasol, Lamar Odom, Ron Artest, Kobe, and all these other dudes. You know what I'm saying? The Bulls, Boston, the Lakers back in the days, Boston back in the days, Chicago in the 90s, because it was organically built. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Now, I know he didn't go against the rules. I know what you're going to say. Well, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green are homegrown. They are. And I didn't complain about it then. When they were 73-9, I never called them the cheaters. They did a great job. But for both of them to fold up and say, you know what, we need to join together. So not only Kevin Durant can't beat us, and Kevin Durant says, well, I can't beat you guys. And the cheaters got rid of Oklahoma City as a threat because KD. But now we're saying LeBron was a threat. He beat us. Now he won't be any threat. And we're going to team up and completely take over the league. And I don't think that's right. And the reason I don't think that's right is you want to have some kind of parity, some kind of competition. And to me, the Miami Heat weren't doing that. They weren't completely dominating the league like that. They weren't. They didn't have a point guard. They didn't have a center. And the cap space was completely different then. They had a bunch of scrubs on that team. They had a bunch of role players. Golden State don't have a bunch of role players. They have really solid players. They literally have 2 basketball teams in one. Now, I'm not faulting them for that. I'm not saying they did everything in the rules. But I will say this. The reason why I say Kevin Durant ruined the NBA because there's no one that's going to beat this team. Nobody. So now you have to join up all these players, LeBron included, just to even think about competing with them. Now you're going to say LeBron James started the super teams. I will say this. He didn't start the super teams because there's been 3 and 4 All-Stars on another team before. What I say is he started the player movement where we can do what we want and not worry about what the organization did it, how they do it. We can do it our way. And I agree with that. He did. You know what I'm saying? But Boston had 4 All-Stars. They had Rondo, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen. Okay? And now some of y'all going to say, well, they were older, but they won the championship. And they went to the finals. Okay? They went to the finals twice with that team. So don't give me this they were old shit. I know they were older. Okay? But LeBron's in his 15th year right now. You know what I'm saying? So when he joins up, everybody's going to be bitching about that. Now, I know when he went there, he was only in his 7th going into his 8th year. But this is definitely not the same as Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? The way Durant signed with the Oklahoma City Thunder, quietly, when he did it back in 2010, I commended him for it. You know what I'm saying? I burned LeBron James for not only doing that stupid-ass 1-hour decision, but the shit on Cleveland, outright in front of everybody, but to join up with 2 All-Stars, I didn't particularly like it. But at the end of the day, you need other players to win. But that's why I say Kevin Durant did something different because LeBron didn't go to the team that beat him. I would give Boston Celtics this, even though I hated them back then in 2010. They would have never let LeBron James join up with them. They wouldn't. And if you know about basketball, you know this. So the reason I say Kevin Durant bumped up the NBA is because he gives no one a shot to win. He took the easy way out, in my opinion, and now he's making everybody try to make a super team to try to beat the Golden State Cheaters. All right, let me know what you guys think. You know the drill. Now listen, there's going to be 2 types of people that's going to watch this video. And I'm not talking about the regular 2. This is something different. Everybody's got different phones, okay? There's all kind of different smartphones out there. You got iPhones, you got Samsung. I got a Samsung, okay? And if you're a grown man with an iPhone, get rid of it. And I'll make a video about that separately. But do me a favor. If you got a Samsung and you like it, you like Samsungs, hit the like button, tell me why, and share the video. You know how you like something, you share it? Share it. That song right there, download it. Little Baby and, who was it? Little Baby and, I forget the dude's name. But the song is hot. You know what I mean? Just look it up. I'll have it in the description box. Check it out. If you're new to the channel, subscribe only if you got a Samsung, okay? But if you got a bullshit iPhone, a fruity phone, and you're tall and you're a grown man or a young guy, because some of y'all going to go to the NBA, so some of y'all are tall, 6'7", 6'8", hell, even 6'9", maybe even 6'10". If you're real tall and you got one of them fruity phones, do me a favor. Get on the expressway, drive as fast as you can, don't hurt nobody, and take that phone and throw that bitch out the window, okay? Don't share this video with anybody. Don't tell me why you got an iPhone. I don't give a shit. And then do me another favor. Go get you a Samsung phone, a real phone. Come back to the channel, subscribe back, and then tell me why you like the Samsung, all right? Do me that favor. And the only reason I want you to get rid of an iPhone because that's a bullshit phone, and I love you guys, all right? And I care about you. But if you don't get one and you want to keep your bullshit fruity phone, guess what? You already know. I don't give a damn. Holla at your boy. Peace.